Jeannie Mai, 45, has taken legal action against her ex-husband, Jeezy, 46, claiming that his recent attempt to access her financial records constitutes harassment. The former The Real co-host has asked the court to intervene and stop what she refers to as a secret subpoena that Jeezy allegedly issued. In newly filed court documents, Jeannie argues that Jeezy instructed City National Bank to provide an extensive collection of her financial records, including personal and business bank account statements, deposit slips, and documentation of withdrawals, all dating back to a time prior to November 1st. Jeannie contends that this request is not only invasive, but also completely unwarranted, labeling it as an unnecessary intrusion into her personal and professional life. She further asserts that the subpoena lacks justification and serves no legitimate purpose, framing it instead as a tactic designed to intimidate or harass her during the ongoing legal proceedings. Jeannie is seeking that the court dismiss the subpoena entirely, emphasizing her right to financial privacy and protection from such aggressive legal maneuvers. This legal conflict comes on the heels of the couple's highly publicized separation. Jeannie and Jeezy, whose marriage lasted 2 years, announced their split in 2023. The couple shares a young daughter, Monaco, and their divorce has been a focal point of significant media attention. While the reasons behind their separation remain private, the fallout from their split appears to be growing increasingly contentious, with this latest dispute adding another layer of complexity to their legal battle. Jeannie's legal team asserts that Jeezy's request for her financial records is a deliberate overreach, intended to cause undue stress and to exert control over her. Meanwhile, Jeezy's motives for seeking such detailed financial information remain unclear, fueling speculation about the underlying reasons for this escalation in their post-divorce conflict. The latest developments in Jeannie and Jeezy's divorce proceedings underscore the challenges of navigating the end of a high-profile relationship. As the legal battle continues, both parties face mounting scrutiny over their actions and the potential impact on their young daughter. Despite reaching a divorce settlement in June, tensions between Jeannie and Jeezy have flared once again. In her most recent legal filing, Jeannie accused Jeezy of being in contempt of their prior agreement. Jeezy, however, has firmly denied these allegations, intensifying the already contentious legal proceedings between the former couple. Jeannie's legal team did not hold back in their criticism of the subpoenas, describing them as oppressive, unreasonable, and not intended to uncover admissible evidence, but instead aimed at causing annoyance, embarrassment, and oppression. Her attorney further elaborated that the subpoenas were excessively broad and burdensome, designed to harass rather than serve any legitimate purpose. The subpoenas reportedly requested extensive financial information, including personal and business bank account statements, deposit records, and withdrawal documentation, far beyond what Jeannie's team believes is relevant to the current contempt case. The legal team argued that the subpoenas were clearly intended to embarrass and harass Jeannie, as they sought information unrelated to the contempt action. Jeannie claims that this aggressive legal maneuver is part of a broader pattern of behavior by Jeezy, whom she accuses of using the legal system to unjustly target her. The escalation in their legal battle follows a highly publicized divorce that ended their 2-year marriage in 2023. While their divorce settlement initially seemed to bring closure to their disputes, the resurfacing of legal issues suggests lingering discord between the two. Jeannie and Jeezy share a daughter, Monaco, and their co-parenting relationship has been under intense scrutiny amid their public fallout. This latest chapter adds to an increasingly complex and adversarial legal saga. Jeannie's accusations of harassment, combined with her claims of a secretive approach to the subpoenas, highlight the deepening tensions between the former spouses. As the court evaluates the legitimacy of Jeezy's subpoenas and the broader claims of contempt, The case underscores how high-profile divorces often remain fraught with challenges long after the initial separation. As Jeannie fights back against what she describes as unnecessary and invasive subpoenas, her legal team has argued that alternative methods for obtaining the information could have been pursued without resorting to such aggressive tactics. Jeannie alleges that Jeezy is deliberately using these legal tactics to harass her, specifically seeking access to her personal and business bank account records for the period between June 2024 and October 2024. In her recent court filing, Jeannie's legal team criticized Jeezy's approach, claiming that his actions were not intended to advance the case, but to cause her embarrassment and distress. Her lawyer noted that the requested records could have been accessed through less invasive means, which Jeannie herself had proposed. By ignoring these alternatives, Jeannie argues, Jeezy has shown a clear intent to intimidate her through unnecessary legal aggression. Jeannie's attorney further emphasized Jeezy's history of financial mismanagement, both in a previous unrelated custody case and in the lawsuits filed against him by former employees and associates over unpaid debts. This pattern of behavior, Jeannie's team asserts, casts doubt on the legitimacy of Jeezy's current demands. The latest chapter in the ongoing legal dispute adds another layer of complexity to an already fraught post-divorce relationship between Jeannie and Jeezy. While they reached a divorce settlement in June, tensions have persisted, and legal issues continue to resurface. Jeannie's legal team argues that the current subpoenas are overly broad, unnecessarily burdensome, and irrelevant to the ongoing contempt case. They accuse Jeezy of weaponizing the legal process as a tool for personal retaliation. The legal documents highlight how Jeezy's actions have placed undue strain on Jeannie, with her team maintaining that these requests are not only invasive but entirely unnecessary given the alternatives Jeannie has already offered. As the legal battle intensifies, it sheds light on the complexities and challenges that often accompany high-profile divorces, especially when both parties remain deeply at odds over personal and financial matters. With emotions running high, Jeannie continues to fight back against what she perceives as an unjustified attack on her privacy and dignity. The legal conflict between Jeannie Mai and Jeezy shows no signs of easing, with new claims and counterclaims surfacing. In response to Jeannie's allegations of unpaid rent, Jeezy's legal team has come forward with their own perspective, claiming that Jeannie provided multiple fraudulent lease agreements in an attempt to secure reimbursement for a housing allowance she never actually incurred. Jeezy's lawyer revealed that the musician had requested the original lease agreement to verify the rent payments Jeannie claimed were due. However, the documents she provided were inconsistent and unverifiable, leaving Jeezy with no clear evidence to support her claims. According to Jeezy's lawyer, Jeannie presented several different versions of the lease agreement, but none of them could be confirmed as legitimate. Despite multiple requests for clarification, Jeannie failed to provide any proof of payment for any of the 4 versions of the lease agreements she submitted. Jeezy's legal team has asserted that all of the lease agreements provided by Jeannie were fraudulent, suggesting that she may have intentionally manipulated the documents to bolster her claims of unpaid rent. This accusation is a serious one, indicating that Jeannie may have altered or fabricated agreements to fit her narrative. Jeezy's legal team claims that Jeannie is attempting to receive reimbursement for rent payments she never actually made. They believe that she is trying to secure a monthly housing allowance of $25,000, which Jeezy believes Jeannie has been demanding, despite not having paid any rent since relocating from their former marital home in California. This latest exchange further complicates their already contentious divorce proceedings, as accusations and counterclaims continue to unfold. The public and legal battle between the former couple shows no signs of easing. Both sides are fiercely defending their positions, and the legal feud between Jeannie Mai and Jeezy continues to escalate with new counterclaims. Jeezy has vehemently denied several of Jeannie's accusations, including the claim that he failed to make essential payments and deposit funds into their daughter's account. He has argued that her actions are deceptive and unlawful, rejecting the accusations regarding the unpaid rent. Jeezy's lawyer explained that if Jeannie had provided solid evidence of any monthly rental payment, he would have gladly made the payment. Jeezy also denied that he neglected to set up the account for their daughter Monaco or deposit the agreed-upon funds, asserting that he had made every effort to honor the settlement terms. Furthermore, Jeezy pointed out that Jeannie had not submitted the necessary childcare receipts for his review, which prevented him from making the required payments. He also explained that the delay in transferring the vehicle titles was due to processing issues at the DMV. Jeezy's attorney did not hold back in criticizing Jeannie's actions, calling them reckless, deceitful, and unlawful. The lawyer contended that Jeannie's legal filings were designed to create unnecessary conflict and pressure Jeezy without any factual basis. In light of these developments, Jeezy has formally requested that Jeannie's contempt motion be dismissed, calling for the court to reject her claims and bring an end to what he considers an ongoing pattern of misinformation and legal manipulation. As the case progresses, the legal battle remains unresolved, with both sides entrenched in a dispute that seems far from over. Jeezy and Jeannie Mai had a short-lived marriage, one that ended for a surprising reason. Mai sparked romance rumors with Jeezy in 2018, shortly after her divorce from Freddie Harte's Per People. The couple kept things low-key at the start of their relationship, but it wasn't long before the co-host of The Real began gushing about the rapper on the talk show. In October 2019, she shared with her co-hosts, "I didn't even know until my new relationship that something as basic. He left his own birthday to drive me to the airport," she continued. "You can blame your exes, but just be mindful of your standards." Just a couple of months after her vulnerable conversation with her co-hosts, Jeezy popped the question to Mai. In 2020, Jeezy planned an extravagant proposal to Mai. According to People, the couple was planning a trip to Vietnam that was canceled due to the pandemic. So the rapper decided to bring Vietnam to Jeannie and proposed. Just a year after the rapper got down on one knee, the couple tied the knot in an intimate ceremony in Atlanta. Mai revealed to Vogue that they wanted an extravagant wedding, but because of the pandemic, they decided to scale things back. Still, they were eager to tie the knot. At the end of the day, Jeezy and I really just wanted to become husband and wife, she explained. However, the couple's relationship crumbled 2 years later as Jeezy filed for divorce from Mai. Here's what happened. On the outside, it looked like Jeezy and Jeannie Mai were madly in love, but in September 2023, the rapper shocked everyone by filing for divorce from the talk show host. According to Page 6, documents revealed Jeezy said his marriage to Mai was irretrievably broken, and he was seeking joint custody of their daughter Monaco, born in January 2022. Initially, details regarding the separation were scarce, but as the couple's divorce unfolded, the reason behind their unexpected split was revealed. A report by ET unraveled that Jeezy and Mai had differences when it came to certain family values and expectations. A source told the outlet they had different views, and each felt like their needs weren't being completely met. It's unclear exactly what those differences in views were, but it was enough to have the rapper end his marriage to the TV personality. In fact, the documents revealed that there is no hope for reconciliation. A month after Jeezy filed for divorce from Mai, he broke his silence on the situation per the Los Angeles Times. He said, "The decision to end this chapter in my life was not made impulsively and comes with a heavy heart. Despite this, my love and respect for Jeannie remains, and the time we spent together holds a cherished place in my heart." Although the rapper revealed he didn't make this decision impulsively, it was apparently a surprise to Mai. Jeannie Mai was utterly devastated after Jeezy wanted to split nearly 2 years after they tied the knot. Shortly after the rapper asked for a divorce, a source revealed that Mai was hurt by the abrupt end to the relationship, per page 6. They shared, "The truth is, Jeannie wants her marriage to work and wants her family to be one solid unit. She is devastated that Jeezy filed for divorce." They expressed that Mai never married just to end up getting divorced again. "This was not a part of the plan," the source continued. "This is not how she ever imagined things would go down." Still, it was clear from the moment that Jeezy filed for divorce that there would be no reconciliation, no matter how much Mai may have wanted it.